welcome to Creator Checkpoint, where we talk about the pain, the joy, and the journey of creating content online. I'm Digital Derek, and we've got JB Wizard and Coop Trot here, also known as Joey and Chris. And what? Oh gosh, what's that?
I said, what's up?
Oh yes, JB Wizard / Joey is saying what's up, and I'm also known as Derek, which might be a little bit more obvious by my name. But this is episode 0. This is the foundation, where we will just basically talk about each of our journeys, how we got interested in YouTube or creating content online, and how it's going so far. But first, we got to talk about these names. Joey, why JB Wizard?
Yeah, so something that will probably come up at some point is that Derek and I used to work together.
Oh, I hope so.
At a telecommunication company that will not be named, lest we have
for now
legal ramifications. Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
But no, I used to be not the technical wizard, but there was an in-joke between me, Derek, and another one of our friends that if something broke in the office, all anyone would have to do is tell me to come over to their desk, and the problem would magically fix itself.
Like literally 90% of the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I got the nickname Wizard. And
Yeah.
so when I was starting to come up with usernames for like Nintendo Online and things like that, I just called myself JB Wizard. And that's how
And
that
a
name
legend
came
was
about.
born.
Yeah, legend was born.
All right, Chris, what's Coop Trot?
It was a Saturday morning, and I needed my new PSN account. I was like, oh, I need a new name. Because I got a brand new PS4. And I don't know, I was thinking of like Koopa Troopa. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I can't do that. But I like the name Coop. K-O-P. And I was like, well, Coop. I don't know, Coop Toop. Trot. And I just came up with that. I was like, I don't know what that is. But I took it because it wasn't taken. And now that's like my official gamer tag on everything.
And it's a
It has
legendary
no significant
one.
meaning.
Well, it does now.
Yeah, most people don't say Coop Trot. They say Coop Troop.
There's only one
follow
O.
them.
I was like, really, dude?
Yeah, it'd be surprising.
These people need to stay in school.
Because I follow people on Twitch randomly to see what they say. Well, I mean, half and half. They're like, Coop Trot? But I'm too far in the name now.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not.
Change it.
Yeah, at least I'm not calling you Coop Trout. That would be.
Yeah. That'd be too much.
That'd be too
But
much.
no, I like the name. It's on everything.
Yeah. Dude, that's
No significant meaning.
whenever you make it big, it's gonna be a legendary name.
Or just go on Twitch and look at all these people's names, and they have no meaning. So it
Exactly.
doesn't matter. As long as it's somewhat different.
Mr. Beast. What does that even mean?
Right.
Mr. Coop Trot.
And I actually do like how the K is not capitalized. It just gives it that a more unique
Yeah,
feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, out of the names, I think that's pretty brandy. It's pretty good.
Yeah, on different accounts, the K's capitalized and the T. Some are not, but that's my go-to.
Just to get by.
Mm-hmm.
Until you have the money to
That's how it
just
is.
roast them and take your name back for yourself. But we'll get there.
Right.
Which is why we're here.
One day.
One day. No, tomorrow. Yeah, so my name is Digital Derek. And my first name is Derek, and it's just like my digital version of myself. So that's it.
It's too bad you can't call yourself D&D because that's already taken. But I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, or like I don't want to go anywhere else with that. Yeah.
we gotta keep this PG.
Yeah, this is Digital Derek's great. So, let's talk about where we are in our current journeys on YouTube.
Oh, gosh.
And like the whole goal of this is to hopefully share some light onto the process of starting YouTube or trying to grow your channel or anything along those lines, like whether going live or creating shorts, basically the whole gamut of ways you can, produce videos on YouTube. But each of us have started at different points. JB Wizard, why don't you start?
Oh boy. Well, in order to start that, we have to go back to when again Derek and I worked together, because
This is a good time.
there were times when we may have had a lull in some of the work duties that we had,
The lulls.
the lulls, and I would go over to your house and I would watch you edit videos.
Not on work hours.
Not during working hours,
Yeah.
of course. We don't do that. But I really enjoyed watching the process from starting with a clip or whatever you used to do, and then you cut it, arrange it. This is back when Premiere didn't have like text to talk or
Text-based
text.
editing.
Yeah, the text-based editing.
Glorious.
So watching you do that was really fascinating. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And so I recently voluntarily left said job. And I decided that I wanted to pursue the editing process. Whereas you worked in Premiere, I kind of fell in love with After Effects.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how my journey started with what I'm doing right now.
Gotcha. So do you have a channel, and are you making like After Effect videos on your channel?
Technically, I do have a channel. It currently has 2 videos on it because I am a relatively new football fan. And so the first 2 videos that I created had nothing to do with After Effects at all, which is ironic. But they're 2 shorts that I created based on a topic that I kind of have an investment in. So right now I do technically have a channel. I think I have 3 subscribers, one of which is you, and one of which I think is Chris, and the other is our mutual friend.
Hey, let's go.
Those are my 3 subscribers right now. So
Yeah. Where's the applause button? Someone hurry quick.
Oh,
There it is. Okay.
there we go.
I love that.
So we're gonna talk about the pains. So I'll save the pains until we get to that particularly.
Yeah,
It's all pain.
we got
So-
plenty of episodes where we can talk about all
Plenty
the
of
pains.
episodes.
So I'll go ahead and go next. So I started YouTube, I think I was 21. So after everything
Yeah.
shut down in 20, I was like, well, what do I do now? Like, don't get out of the house really or anything. So I started watching some YouTube videos from Senpai Gaming. I forget what his channel was called before. Alpha Gaming. Yeah. Harris Heller. And he was talking about, stream gear and streaming and ways he made money online. I was like, well, I need to make some extra money. And I could probably figure that out. But so that was basically the start of it. And I've made videos in the past growing up that were just like random funny videos for various, just because I was bored at home. So from those things, I started a channel and I was like, well, let's just do games and record and see if it's funny. And it wasn't, but there's a game called Tabs, and I made a video explaining where all the secrets were, and that one is still probably my best video out there, best performing, brings in probably the most of my subs. But I'm almost 2,000 subs now. I started in 21, but I haven't really branched out farther than that game and updates on that game and a few other things. So I think that's shifting now because I want to do other things, and that game isn't gonna have any more updates anytime soon. So I don't think my goal was ever that, but I just didn't have a great goal, and so I think that's one of my pains is trying to figure out what goal I want to do long term. So I've been around.
I mean, you got 2,000 subs, so
Yeah, I'm working my way up. I'm getting there. It's like
have 3.
1 or 2 a day. Yeah, 3. Well, yeah. See,
Have 3.
yeah. These are the early days.
But we all start somewhere.
Exactly. So, with that, Chris, you're up.
Okay. Well, I think like a lot of people, kind of start thinking about doing something post 2020, post COVID. Just just trying to find something, and like every young guy, it's the number one thing you do. Gaming.
Oh, gaming. Wait.
Gaming video. And so I did that. I did a little bit of Apex. That was mainly my main game.
And you started with like streaming mostly, right?
Yeah, I didn't actually go into really videos. I went straight into
Yeah.
streaming, which is the worst possible strategy to do.
But it's the most fun.
Yeah. I look back at those streams, I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, that's the worst thing to do. And so I just kind of made some recordings of me and buddies playing the game and a couple clips from the live streams. They never did anything, so I kind of stopped that because I didn't think I was going to be very good at it or anything. And then I started making random shorts and stuff. And then basically one of them popped off. I'm trying to look at it now. Got
Was that the Lord of the Rings one?
I may have to do a really quick cut because I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, we can add that in. Add a link in the description.
Links in the descriptions down below.
Yeesh.
Yeah, so no, it's not even Lord of the Rings one. It's a one I made on the toilet. Just
The best
little
kind of content.
recording of
Like-
Ultra Instinct Shabby for the Game
Yes,
multiverses.
yes.
And I just added some music and then
To a
I posted
trailer.
on a TikTok,
Yeah.
and I just saved that and I posted it to YouTube. It's like 1.7 million. I got like 5,000 subs.
Dang.
And so, really, my
awesome.
strategy is just posting random gaming, random whatever is going to get random views.
Yeah.
And so, that doesn't have a very long term strategy to it. So, I've kind of stopped, and now I'm just kind of like, just made like a random video at the beginning of the year, just more of the low budget, just film and edit, which is kind of popping off right now. I mean, obviously I didn't do very well, but kind of that style. And since I haven't really had any great ideas of what to do,
Yeah.
but I don't know, come time. And obviously that's the goal of this podcast, to kind of get some ideas going. And because like you said, there's a lot of pain in the beginning.
Yeah. It's
Lots of pain.
the pain, the struggle of determining whether your ideas are good or not. Like, is this worth making a bunch of videos on? Can I make a bunch of videos on? Should I?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do I want my channel to be? Is it going to be about me, or am I just going to be a voice in it? Am I just going to use AI voices? Like, there's just so many different channels out there.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Going the AI voice
Yeah.
route.
Yeah. Joey, you are
Well-
going the faceless channel route,
You face this channel route,
which
just because
there are successful people out there with that.
But I need to come up with like a. I feel like they have a face, but it's not their face. It's like a cartoon face. Or an animated face.
Yeah,
or,
I've seen those.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think I really ever want to be on camera, simply because they say you have the face for radio. But I don't know.
who says that.
I think that there's something about, and I understand that sometimes other people, like the bigger creators, they go the face route. I don't know. I've always been kind of I can't speak. You can cut that out.
No, we're
I've
keeping
al-
it all.
I have always been kind of more anonymous in like kind of keeping. You work with me for many years. You know that I don't like taking credit for anything. I'm always like to be in the background.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek and our friend, you can go ahead and take all the credit for what we just did because I want none of it.
You like working from the shadows.
I do. But now
Like
I'm realizing
Batman.
yeah, exactly. I am the Batman of YouTube,
Of life.
of life.
Always working from the shadows.
But I've come to realize that I also hate my voice.
Everyone hates their voice.
So doing
I
the
love mine.
podcast is perfect.
Well,
All right, Derek. Well,
Oh, air horn.
not everyone has your voice. All right. No. No. It's just hearing my voice being played back in my ears. I don't like it. But I recently heard that there's a reason for that, and it's because people hear you differently than you hear yourself,
Right.
and so you always just hate how you sound.
Yeah, and how you see yourself
vibrations in your ears.
Exactly.
too. Earbrations.
But I wanted to say that if people actually looked hard enough, they'd actually find I think 3 videos that I've actually edited on your channel.
Yeah.
Two Smash videos, Smash Bros videos that was my first foray into video editing, and then one of
Yep.
the shorts, which I'm still super proud of.
And if you can find which short it is and comment what it is, I will give you a pin to the comment section. Yeah, we've all started from very different
Got my
places and
first
stuff. What did you say?
Exactly. I got my first taste of the copyright system when I put a song that probably shouldn't have been copyright
On that video.
on
And
that video, and you
immediately
quickly said
flagged it. And
Yeah, and you told me change this.
I was like,
please.
yeah, let's change it, because I didn't know what any of the copywriting stuff would do, because I use primarily like free music, like from Stream Beats from Harris Eller and stuff. So I was like, I don't know if a song's gonna hurt me or not, and really ultimately just demonetizes that specific video now that I have been around. That's not like a major strike. A major strike would be like morality
Apparently,
issues.
old school RuneScape is copyright free. I think.
Oh, really? Like the music too?
I think so.
Yeah, I think like don't quote me, but I think you can use like Nintendo music pretty often. They
That's
won't.
why everyone uses it.
Yeah, they won't come
I-
at you. Like the Wii music
Exactly.
is everywhere.
Well, I feel like with a game like Smash, the whole part of
Yeah.
the intrigue is the music in Smash, and I see videos of Smash creators all over the place using the music from the game.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I would think that that's not if they're using it that often, especially if it's a big creator. If they're using music, I doubt they're probably paying the artist for that. So typically, you can go along that route. All right.
Well, and also, I'm playing a bunch of World of Warcraft right now, like a freaking nerd. But one of my favorite YouTubers I watch, he's completely faceless. Mad Season Show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it can be done as long as you keep with a thing. You just post a lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
468,000 subs.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different strategies.
I sub to Jack Frags. So he plays like first person shooters. Primarily cut his teeth on Battlefield updates, I think. And people just keep watching his stuff. He's a faceless channel. He's
It has 4.4 million subs.
yeah, over 4 million subs, and he just
That's
it's
crazy.
faceless content. Him and his buddies playing first person shooters, and
He's been doing that for 13 years.
he's been around, man.
Just every video is just the same thing
It's the same
posted.
thing. Yeah, same thumbnail style. So I mean that's the brand now at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, brand continuity is a whole thing too. So
Jeez.
this is episode 0. This is kind of like the trailer, the intro. We'll probably talk about this a little bit more in the first official episode or whatever.
Intro.
But we just wanted to kind of go through what this podcast and channel will be. This is primarily for the YouTube space. Like, we'll talk about other socials too, and posting there, which I guess we won't be able to do tomorrow for TikTok, right? It's getting banned, right? I don't know.
As of now,
Yeah,
unless
so
it gets.
I'm over here on the East Coast, and that's 2.5 hours, and we're done, I guess. I don't know.
You know,
I haven't
never
been up to
had-
date on that.
I was gonna say I've never had a TikTok.
Well, now's not the time.
No, I saw someone post yesterday.
They're still posting
a
over
brand
there.
new account, and he's like, "Hey guys, I just thought I would just do this TikTok thing like everyone else, and just I want to create a audience with you guys, and
Oh
just
my gosh.
checking in, and just
So
It's good
something that I
marketing.
have to read up
and
on.
he got like it went viral. He has like thousands of followers
Dude.
just doing that.
Smart man.
So I thought that it was just being banned off the actual app store, and that people who still had the app could still use it. Is that not right?
Yeah, and there's also like just updates where it's just come obsolete.
Oh, that's right. Because if it's not on the app store, it can't be updated.
Yeah, and it just won't be working right, and obviously
that-
it won't be
that
attractive
makes
to
sense.
use.
I don't know.
Just
I haven't
unless
kept up
the
with it.
next next people want to unban it, but I don't know if that'll go through. So most likely today's the last day.
Dang.
I don't know what the algorithm's going to look like tomorrow. Maybe I'll jacked up.
R.I.P. TikTok. I hardly knew you.
I did pretty well on it, but sucks.
Yeah, you did some Lord of the Rings stuff and movie based stuff there for a bit. Where you were like
And it
doing horizontal shot movies to vertical with AI tools.
And it just shows you I got like 6 million on TikTok, and then that same video on YouTube Shorts got, let me look real quick. Oh, I thought I had it in front of me, but like a couple thousand maybe.
Yeah. Dude, these algorithms, man. You never know.
I got 8,000
8,000 total.
and then 6 million on TikTok.
Golly.
So have fun out there, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not, yeah. Every algorithm and when you post and all that stuff, it kind of just, it's all about timing, I guess, but we don't know what that is. I don't think most people do. But we'll talk about those things and try and discover that together. We'll be making a Discord channel so we can have these conversations further, and just look forward to more episodes from us. Any last words from you guys?
I'm assuming we're gonna go over like the challenges and stuff in
Yeah.
episode 1.
Yeah, in the future episodes, we'll start doing challenges and stuff. Just we want to challenge ourselves and others to make content, to be proactive, because if you're not making content, then nothing's happening for you in the first place. So,
Yeah.
like, for your channel to grow, you gotta make something. And
Exactly.
so these challenges will just help us get started, and in that direction, help motivate us. If you guys want to join in, that'd be pretty funny, and we could like review submissions from everyone each
We'll
week.
watch your video when you submit one.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Have we already become a React channel? I'm kidding.
well, it's gonna be organic, brother. They're gonna be sending
Yeah,
it to
we're not
us.
just farming.
So
Exactly.
no, I mean, I think that would be really cool to do, and in the future, it'd be really cool to have people that watch the show or just in general just chime in and have them on. Just talk about other people's journeys, because everyone's
Everyone's journey is different.
Dude, I was just about to say that.
I know. Great minds think alike.
He's a wizard.
See? And now you know where I got my name.
Cool. All right. Well, hopefully all this recorded. there's like 3 of us recording, so hopefully that works. We'll piece it together. And this will be on all the things.
Quick cut in for edit purposes. So as we were talking, I went to look at something in Google and realized that the screen was on OBS. So
Oh.
it was crazy. It was only for like a split second.
Well,
all right.
Okay. Well,
All right, let's go.
We'll see what we do there. Hopefully.
Cut back for editing.
Anything else? Yeah, we'll do challenges. Hopefully, we'll have people on in the future. Just keep everyone honest here.
Yeah, so stay tuned for episode 1.
Episode
A New Hope. Oh, no, that was episode 4. Dang.
This is like the prologue.
Yeah, this is like the Silmarillion of Lord of the Rings. This is the early.
Got to get all the lore in this video.
Yeah, this is the lore. The lore of Digital Derek, JB Wizard, and Coop Trot.
Yeah.
And
We're world building.
literally, creator checkpoint, step 1.
And next week, the wizard's face will appear.
Yes, we are all hopeful for this.
It won't be my face.
No, your
So
wizard face.
Yeah.
where can one buy a cheap camera that will allow for facial tracking?
Amazon. So go to Senpai Gaming and look at his webcam videos. He'll go through different webcams and such, and he does like reviews on stuff. So speaking of, one last little thing for everyone. One of your most helpful YouTube channels that either inspires you or helps you literally in any way. For me, it's Finzar. He is a legendary editor and has many great tips and templates.
You know what? I think that's actually kind of cool because I do have one of my own that I go to for After Effects, and it's Jake in Motion.
There you go.
He has tutorials about all of the effects in After Effects. It's a really good channel, so I would highly recommend
Jake in
going to that
Motion.
one.
Finzar. What about you?
Something that inspires me.
Well, someone you go to where you're like learning things, or it's like, oh, I want to make this kind of content in some way, or something like that.
You may have to cut some silence out.
I mean,
looking at my history.
You can just
Excellent.
say Digital Derek, and I'm cool with that.
Okay, cut out the silence.
Okay.
Digital Derek.
Oh, let's go. True.
Dang it,
Very many
I
helpful
should've-
things there.
I should have said that.
You guys play tabs all the time. I know.
For all of my tabs related info, and Hollow Knight, and eventually
Hollow Knight.
at some point in the future, Silk Song. We don't talk about Silk Song.
One of these days,
But-
man.
Silk Song is like Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk
So
about
we don't talk about
Bruno.
Silk Song. Yeah.
UTA 6 comes out before Silk Song.
Yeah, go check out that video. It's actually like
How
really
crazy
good.
is
I
that?
don't know who made it, but it's amazing. What was that?
Speaking of I know this is not the point of the podcast, but has everyone seen the Switch 2 trailer?
Yes, sir. I'm all about it. And it looks like a new Mario Kart.
Looks nice. And it's backwards compatible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you can play Tears of the Kingdom more effectively than ever before. It's a little less.
You can get distracted just as easily on the Switch 2.
Yes, the Switch
now.
2, more distractions to come.
More distractions because it's a higher fidelity.
Yeah.
So all those contraptions that you make, you just make them clearer.
Well, and I'm sure they're going to release a new Mario game. I think it's like, isn't it like Mario's 40th or 50th or something? Oh, we lost Chris. Press button to activate movie shooting. Oh, that was perfect timing, and I'm very behind on the claps for that.
All right.
All right. Well, I think that's a sign.
You can just edit that in post.
I plan to edit nothing, actually.
Yeah, my battery's gone.
So all of this is staying in.
Yeah, I think so.
You know why? Because that's comedy.
Because that's a podcast,
All right.
according to Joe Rogan.
Thank you for joining in.
Yes.
Thank
Close
you.
us out, Coop Trot.
Oh gosh, how long? Get my mic.
See, that's what happens. That's why I kept my mouth shut.
All right, we're gonna have to cut that out.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I plan on editing nothing. I'm
know what's funny?
not editing.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Just to give us some behind the scenes.
What's the podcast name again? Is it creator checkpoint?
Checkpoint.
Creator checkpoint.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? As I was recording a whole bunch of stuff,
Go for it. You're recording a bunch of stuff?
I was recording a bunch of Skyrim videos.
Yeah.
And it became a running joke that every time I went to do the outro, it changed every time. So I just went with a running joke of, well, here's today's intro, blah blah blah. It was never the same. It was never the same outro, and I simply just ended the video. At some point in my rambling, I would just end the video
Yes.
and be done with it.
That's the best, man. Yeah, ultimate retention.
So that whole series, which may or may not ever be released because of mic issues, never had a steady outro.
Well, I vote that you just go ahead and start posting it, man. You never know. People might like that kind of stuff.
The seven frame echo.
Yes. Yes, definitely that. Okay.
All right, outro music begin. This has been the creator checkpoint. This has been the creator checkpoint. I'm Coop Trot.
I'm JB Wizard.
Digital Derek.
Let's go.
Out. See ya.
Oh my gosh. My voice.
Hold, please. All right.
Okay, are we watching this?
What are we watching?
I don't know.
I'm just letting you get it all done. You good?
Yeah.
All right. I need your guys' opinion on this.
Okay.
I worked hard on this.
Holy smokes, bro. That's pretty dope.
Looks awesome. Nice.
Yeah. Well, the name's wrong, but I like it.
What do you mean?
What's the name?
Wait, what do you mean? Did I put creative? I put creative, didn't I? Like an idiot.
Good creative.
Yeah, I put
Oh my gosh. That's dope though.
So here's the thing. This was the main first edit. But you know what's funny? Is that it would have been in line with Chris asking podcasting.
I wanted to be sure. I didn't know what checkpoint creation or something.
No, you're like, yeah, what's the name of the podcast? And then we just throw that up at the end. Creative checkpoint. Oh.
That'll be our YouTube Shorts thing. I'd be like, let's close this out. Like, what's the name of our podcast?
You know, it's too bad we're not recording this too. Bloopers.
Portal. Yeah, I hit record before you showed that, so we got that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got that.
This is our Patreon clips.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Creative checkpoint after dark. 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 Creative checkpoint.